Back for round two. No lands is a mulligan. Alright, we'll keep this. Probably toss back a wall. We're against the mirror, which is pretty terrible. But we got a pretty good hand for the mirror, assuming he doesn't just have natural Tron, which looks like he's pretty close to what we're doing. Maybe we'll look out and draw into Tron first. Okay. He has the Tron. Alright, let's dig for power plant. Didn't get a power plant, but I guess I can take another prism. Yeah. He can even Denrova us here. If we Denrova us, then we lose. It's pretty close to a loss already, just based on the fact that he has Tron already and we don't. And I still don't have a power plant. Alright. Well, compulsive research digs the deepest, so we're looking for a power plant. Did not get it. Let's discard a remote isle. Play the tower here. If we get the power plant, I mean, we're 15 cards in and we haven't seen it yet. Actually, we're like 19 because of impulse, but 18. And we haven't seen a 4 of. It kind of sucks, but well, sometimes this is the way the mirror goes. He who assembles Tron first is the winner. If he plays horror here, we just concede. Alright, that's not a horror. That's good. Okay. We've dodged the horror this turn. Okay. Well, there's the map. You're about 2 turns too late, buddy. Could like condescend us here, and then we just lose too. Prohibit. Yeah, I can see with that. There's no way that we win now. Alright, so for the mirror we bring in, take out all the aggro package. Stone Horns, Moment's Peace. Bring in Crushers, bring in Red Blasts, and then we need to make one more cut. Usually like cutting a pulse in the mirror. Doesn't do enough. Sadly, the mirror is like, you saw what happens there is that the first person who gets Tron has just the distinct advantage. And then after that, it's just who resolves the Denrova. Okay, playing first. Only one Tron piece, but it does have a lot of dig. Let's see. Do we keep it though? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I don't like a 6 card or a 5 card could be better. but it does have a lot of colors, and it's like the number one way you win against the mirror is the getting Tron first. Number two way is having more colored sources than they do. So keeping it's sketchy though because it only had one Tron piece, but okay. Red Blast is a really good draw, actually. All right, he has the map, which is not good for me. So we have to start digging for the pieces. He's going to get Tron on a turn earlier than I am, which is not bad. Okay, cool. There's a piece, and then we also got a map, so we'll have Tron. We have a wall and a Red Blast, so I think we're in pretty good shape, actually. Especially if he doesn't have like just another natural Tron piece in hand right now. If he has to map for it, that's good. Okay, no. He has it. That's okay. I think he might actually have the other Tron piece in hand already. Just based on that. If he didn't, then he probably just maps for the last Tron piece. Okay, so we'll play our own map. Pass turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he did. He did. Okay, you can play it. You can have a lens. That's all he's doing this turn. That's pretty good for us. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so let's find a mine. Let's go for Mole Drifter here. Yeah, gonna go for Mole Drifter. Need to find a horror. Oh, what is he doing? Is he red blasting me? Okay, red blasts me. Unfortunately, that's nothing I can do about that. Hoping he's just kind of out of gas now. Teachings. Ugh. It's rough. Okay. Debating whether to counter that there. It's close. I'm just gonna main phase right now. Alright, I'll counter that. That's just too much for him to resolve. Too many cards. Map, grabbing a remote isle. Nope, Cave of Temptation. Okay. Alright, another red blast is a pretty good draw. So let's go ahead and resolve our mnemonic wall. What is this? Ghostly flicker? I'll deny him a card? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. You have 2 red blasts for whatever he tries to do. That's pretty good. So win a counter war. Yeah, okay, sure. You can have a lens. That is perfectly okay by me. He's got a Stonehorn. What is white and red? Earth Rift. Oof. Alright. Well, we'll attempt to counter that. I should have flickered the wall. That was a pretty big mistake. Pretty big mistake. Alright. Well. Alright, let's do a compulsive research. Jesus. Alright, well, I guess I'm discarding a land. Oh, you know what? Let's ephemerate the wall. Get back our flicker. Man, I want to play this map, but I actually think I need all my mana, so we'll just leave it. Ideally, he just flashbacks Earth Rift, and we win. Okay, you can see it. Writing on the wall. Given that he's bringing an Earth Rift, I might actually want this Pulse Marasa. Yeah, probably take the Pulse Marasa over a Condescend, especially on the draw. This hand is not keepable. This hand is also not keepable. Alright, this hand's better. We toss back a flicker and debating whether it's an island or a Tranquil Cove. I think it's Tranquil Cove. I won't need the white for a while. So maybe we get lucky and he does not have like turn 3 Tron this time, or turn 4 Tron. Based on our mulligan to 5, okay. That's a start. Oh man, that was a pretty lucky draw. I will admit that, for sure. I should have played the island there. Whatever, I guess we'll just fetch the last Tron piece and play the island next turn. Oh man, he doesn't have Tron. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay, so last Tron piece is a mine. So we'll play the island, condescend anything he does. Alright, he's not doing anything. Which is probably smart. But map. Okay, map resolving's good because I'm pretty restricted on colored sources and he's not. So the map will go grab a Cave of Temptation, provided I don't have to condescend anything. Teachings, Rain of Revelation. Oh man. If he plays land and Denrovas, I'm just dead. I think I have to let Rain of Revelation resolve. So unfortunately, like he was already up on cards on us, but because of our mulligan. But yeah, like I said, if he hits the Tron there and then resolves the Denrova, I just lose. So let's see here, I can condescend for 5, which he has exactly 5. Alright, well, I guess you get to resolve that. Two colored sources. I am kind of interested in keeping him off the color sources here. It's not a prism though. No, I think I just leave my prohibit for his counterspell and my Muldrifter. I will just condescend that though. Actually, no, because I'm going to be shuffling, so I don't want to waste my condescend scry. Alright, so grabbing Cave of Temptation, we will play Muldrifter. Red Blast is a pretty good draw. We are open to Denrova now, with if he has Denrova plus Counterspell. Okay. Sadly, I cannot afford to counter anything now that's not Denrova Horror. So you see the way that he's going to win this game. It's just that he has more colored mana than I do. So he's going to win a counter war. Also helps that he just has more card draw and more card selection than I do. You know, Rain of Revelations, Forbidden Alchemies, that kind of thing. So what is he doing here? Okay, so here comes Mnemonic Wall. Well, I mean, we gotta try. It's not gonna work because he's gonna counter that, but we'll try to counter it. Yep, that'll eat a prohibit, I assume. Looks like a prohibit. Dispel? Okay, that's fine. He'll probably just get back to Dispel. Yeah. Yep. So we're in rough shape now. We need prisms, caves, more colored mana sources in general. Given that he has a wall out, I like this trade here because that'll make his flickers less good if / when they resolve. Alright, well, there's another colored source that's pretty good. I'll play this, and I'm going to pass. Next turn will be a much better turn to actually try and resolve things. Of course, if he plays Denrova here, that was a worse play, but yeah, impulse. You can have an impulse. Just being choked on color sources mean, and like his deck is just much better tuned to beat ours. Like having the lenses and then having alchemies, Rain of Revelation, all that stuff is just like really, really good in the control mirror. So yeah, here's the ghostly flicker. Let's prohibit that. Probably not going to work, but we'll try. Oh yeah, well I mean he has the Dispel, so we know about that. And then we will counter the Dispel. Yep. So now, well, he can't play Denrova Horror, so that's good. Oof, another wall. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we absolutely have to play Wall and get Red Blast. And if he draws another counterspell of any variety, we lose. If he draws another Flicker, we lose. If he draws Denrova Horror, we lose. There's a lot of things that we lose to. Earth Rift. God. That's the worst. Dang, man. Alright, well, we gotta let it happen. There's actually just nothing we can do about that, because if he flickers the walls, then no, we can't beat that. So, yeah, that's kind of the other thing too, is that he's running Dispels and I'm not. Alright, I don't really see a way to win this, honestly. Right now, he's got so much advantage on us that it's just kind of gross. I need like exactly a tower here. Yeah, Pulse. It's not it. He's got a Pulse targeting his Muldrifter. He's got one open mana. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, like just anything he does here kills me. And if he just passes turn, then I might have a chance. I don't think so, though. Yep. Like, if he just casts Earth Rift, I die. I'll concede if he just casts Earth Rift. Because I can't beat that. Okay. Actually, I'm like pretty close to 100% certain I can't beat anything. He plays a Seagate Oracle. I think I'll concede. Oh wow, he's not doing anything. But what's crazy is that I can't do anything either. Whoops. Alright. Pulse. Bringing back Tower. We can play Muldrifter. I got a Red Blast. Alright, that's good enough. I'm out.